Welcome to how to set up your classroom website for the Cartwright School District. I'm here to help you get started and show you the basics that you need on your school website. The first thing you're going to need is Firefox. Open it up to the main district website. The address, in case you don't know, is cartwright.schoolfusion.us. Once the page is loaded, you're going to look on the left for the Schools tab. Below it should open some more options. Select your category and then your school. This should take you to your school's main page. Scroll down to the bottom, and on the bottom left you should see a login. Your username is your full email address, such as janedoe@davie.cartwright.k12.az.us. Your password is temp. You can change this later. Next, you need to activate your classroom website. Click the Activate New Class Sites tab. They will then have a spot for you to click to get started. Scroll down. The first thing you're going to need to do is set up your profile. My public name is your first and last name. You can then browse and upload a picture of yourself. If you don't have a headshot or a picture of you from the shoulders up, your tech person would be happy to take one for you. Last, type a short paragraph explaining your personal statement. This is telling people who you are, your experience with education and the district, and some of your professional goals. Don't forget to click Save. Next, they will need you to verify your email address. Click here, then double check to make sure your email address is correct, and then click Validate. This will email you, double checking to make sure your email address is correct. Next, go to the left-hand side and find My Account and then Personal Settings. Click on the Personal Info tab. Your username is your email address. Do not change this. Next, make sure you have your first name and last name in the boxes, your school phone number, your school email address, and your job title. Then click Change Information. Next, we're going to change our password. Click on Change Password tab and type in the password you would like. Remember, it's best to use numbers and letters when creating a password. It might be best to choose your email password so it's easy to remember. Now for the fun part, let's get started on our page. Click on Fusion Pages, then Your Classroom page. This is a brief overview of what you already have set up on your page. We are going to go to Edit Configuration and change a few things. First, make sure that the Fusion page name is your teacher name, then classroom, such as Mrs. Doe's classroom. Then you can go to Fusion Page Color and select the color you would like your outline parts on your page to be. Make sure your instructor name is your teacher's name. Then make sure the category is your grade level. Scroll down. We are going to go to some advanced options. The ones you are required to have are Contacts, Fusion Page Links, Fusion Page Calendar, Announcements, and Schedule. Scroll back up and click Save. We're going to go back to Fusion Pages and then your classroom site so we can get working on our page. First thing we need to do is edit the description. This is the first thing your parents and students are going to see when they come to your page. This can be the same or similar as your personal statement. It needs to tell parents and students who you are, your experience with education in the district, and some of your professional goals. When you're finished typing your paragraph, you can go up to the top and change the way it looks. Under Style, you can change the size, and the T with the color box changes the text color. When you're finished, click Add Description. If you need more time, feel free to hit pause. If you look at your page now, you can see the description at the top. Next, it's time to add some announcements. They require you to have a title at the top. This is what is going on in your classroom right now, what you want parents and students to know, what you'd like them to practice at home. This would also be a good place to insert your newsletter if you make a newsletter. After you're done typing what's going on in your room, if you'd like, you can browse and add an image, just like you did with your profile picture. Then, click Save. If you need more time, feel free to hit pause. Next, we're going to go over to the Schedule tab. This is where you will put your classroom schedule. You only need the basics, such as when you go to art, music, PE, those kind of things. On mine, I have Monday library, Tuesday PE, and so forth. When you're done, click Save. If you need more time, feel free to hit pause. Next, I'm going to briefly show you the Files tab. This is where you can upload Word documents, PDFs, or pictures for your students to access at home. I usually put my newsletter here, but you're able to pull anything, such as a worksheet you would like them to complete outside of class. To select your worksheet, click Open, and in the description, type what your file is and what you'd like them to do with it. When you're all finished, click Add File. This part is not required, so if you choose not to upload files, that is perfectly fine. You're almost done. If you'd like to move anything around your page, feel free to just grab the little X in the right corner of the box and drag it to where you'd like it. Next, I'm going to show you how to create a link. These are learning links that students can access from home that can help them with their homework or practice skills, such as www.brainpop.com. Add your title of the website, and in your description, give instructions on what it can be used for. Remember, if it's a site that needs a password, such as BrainPop, do not put the password or username on your website. Instead, inform parents that they can contact you in order to gain the username and password. Last step, you're almost finished. Add your contact information. You need your first name, last name, business phone, which would be your classroom line, your school email address, and under the Notes tab, put your job title. And you have officially set up your classroom page. Along the top, if you look, there are a few more options. You can add more pictures, edit your configuration again if you weren't happy with the way it looks from the start. Last thing you need to do, remember to log out on the bottom left corner. You will know you've been logged out because it will say you have been logged out. And you're finished. Congratulations setting up your classroom website.